Okay, everyone. So, welcome back. What is this? Eighth episode?
Eighth episode.
Of the Puddle of Grunge podcast. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. But since it's the 8th episode, it's March 8th. March 8th is the 30th anniversary of Soundgarden's Superunknown, baby. Shout out Soundgarden.
30 years.
Shout out Soundgarden for making this masterpiece. Colby, tell them what we're doing today.
So, seeing as it is the 30th anniversary of Superunknown, we will be doing an album review and listen through, kind of giving our thoughts on each track and talking about the highlights, maybe make like a list of our favorites, talk about personal favorites, biggest hits, and just let you know our overall thoughts on the whole album.
Absolutely. So,
A little wordy, but
we got through it.
but
And now, we're going to go right into the first song. So, first song on Superunknown is Let Me Drown. Oh my
No.
god.
no other.
No, oh my god, dude. Holy shit, bro. Thoughts? Let Me Drown.
Great opening track.
Oh my god, dude.
Definitely drop D. I
Yeah.
think.
Oh,
For
yeah.
sure, drop D.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say it at the start. I was kind of just waiting to see most of my stuff at the end. There are a lot of great rhythmic guitar playing.
Yeah,
From
stylistically that it's so interesting.
Yeah, just like they fell into Matt Cameron's groove. I bet you,
Oh,
literally anybody could do it. Fall into. Not
oh,
saying
man.
that but I'm saying Matt Cameron just can
Go into
set
such a
anybody
nice
up
groove, yeah.
perfectly for this.
Oh.
Ben Shepherd, move it around a little bit. I love his bass tone on this.
That vocal from Chris on this one, just that scream.
His
as well.
classic. Wow.
Dude, the amount of there's so much Led Zeppelin influence, I feel like, just in their music, the way that they break from the like structured aspect of it and kind of go into an open part like in the middle of the song and then go into that bridge section. I think that's just so cool to me.
Yeah, when they kind of brought it down a little bit.
Yeah,
With
yeah.
the slightly like palm muted stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This is a solid first track.
Yeah. Are we rating them again like we did for
Oh,
Jar
we
of
can.
Life?
Yeah, we can totally do that.
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna have to give that a 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10, dude. That's
Really?
one of my favorite Soundgarden songs. Yeah.
Not even.
Yeah.
At least just in the scope of this album, I don't know if that's a 9 out of 10.
I know this.
I'm not
album's
even
great.
being. I'm not. That's not even controversial. I
No,
just
I
think
know.
that like, they're absolutely stronger
I
songs.
know.
on
I
this
got a little
album.
personal bias because it's like one of my favorite
Let it
Soundgarden songs.
go.
Man.
So I'd probably give it like 7.5 out of 10,
Okay.
but by Soundgarden standards,
Yeah, Soundgarden standards are
7.5
through the
out of 10.
roof,
It's very
so,
good.
Yeah.
But again, not even in my like top 10 favorite Soundgarden songs.
Yeah.
But a very solid opening track.
All right. So the next track on Superunknown is My Wave.
I mean,
Yeah.
you hear that? Ben Shepherd, one of my favorite 90s bassists.
Oh yeah.
So great.
Powerful bassist.
Melodic lines.
Just the vocal harmony.
Good harmony. I think that's
It's
just Chris.
Yeah, there's double tracking vocals.
Must be.
Yeah.
Ben Shepherd is so far in the mix.
I know, I love it. It's like an old Hero mix, bro. Old Hero Yamamoto mix.
There we go. Dang.
Man.
Man.
Just more proof that Soundgarden could literally do it all.
Now, you see what I mean by my argument now on this.
Yeah.
After hearing that.
Yeah.
Like,
Man.
there's so much. I just love it. There's got to be a 70s rock influence.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Maybe not as much metal influence for this one.
I
more
was just gonna
rock.
say, like, they're so metallic but they're also so pure in that aspect that they can literally do any kind of music, any single kind of music.
Yeah, I thought that like the last part, the instrumental part, where it finally switched to 4/4 at the end, kind of like seems so much more 90s than the rest of it did.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it almost kind of sound like
Just drone.
I was gonna say like almost Sunny Day Real Estate kind of.
Yeah, a
But
little
like
bit.
not without.
It's
any
like
of the
droning
vocals.
out, just droning out.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah, before the last chorus, I mean. But yes, this is why that 7.5 is slightly justified in my
Yeah.
opinion.
Yeah.
Because this one, I don't know what should we go on a little bit more about it? Because
Yeah. I
Ben
mean,
Shepherd,
Ben Shepherd just goes nuts in
phenomenal
this song,
tone.
dude.
I love the use of the wah. It's very
Yeah.
tasteful.
So tasteful, and I mean, it just fits the style of the song so well, though.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
so funky. Like Soundgarden is so funky at some aspects of their playing. Just, man,
Lots
love
coming
this
from
song.
Ben Shepherd. Really, all of them. Like
The rhythm section for Soundgarden is just
all,
some of the most
all
talented
iterations.
musicians.
Is it iterations?
Yeah,
All iterations with Hero, and with
with Ben,
With Ben.
I mean, hell, even with Jason was it Jason Newsted or
Jason Everman.
Jason Everman? Yeah,
I think
Sorry.
I
Newsted's in
think that's his first name. Yeah,
yeah.
Flotsam and Jetsam.
But yeah, just the rhythm section, Soundgarden, just perfect. And then I mean, I think Kim as well on this song. He just provides so much to the band. Just
He really does.
definitely such a underappreciated to me.
He's just well, the thing is, he's just so solid.
Yeah,
It's like you never can really say too bad of anything bad about
Exactly.
the guy. He just always does his job perfectly, and
Mhm.
if he needs to step up and really, show out or whatever, he can absolutely do that. But he's
Just
such a solid rhythm player too,
such a great guitarist.
and his leads are so interesting too. And
They're
Chris
so
Cornell,
tasteful, just so tasteful.
and Chris Cornell probably has a lot of writing credits on this rhythm
Mhm.
guitar wise. But I think that's probably good enough. What's your rating on this one? Because if you give Let Me Drown a 9, what is my wave?
9.5 for me. 9.5.
Yeah, there we
Yeah,
go.
it's got to be above. Yeah, I might change my.
You can
my rating for
change
Let
it
Me
right
Drown.
now if
Yeah,
you want,
I'm gonna change my
because-
rating for Let Me Drown to like I'll change it to an 8. for
Okay,
me. Yeah.
that's much more manageable on the scale
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
So, like for me, see, because there's a big jump between those. It's gonna be like an 8. Can I do like a half scores?
Yeah. Yeah.
8.75 out of 10.
Okay. Okay.
Because there's still a little
So we're doing quarter scores.
quarter scores. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a great track. Absolutely, just a banger.
And
It just brings a smile to your face. Listen to it.
It's major.
It's just melodic. It's so.
It's melodic.
Yes.
It's major though.
Yes.
It's not
It's-
definitely not
it's
in a
so
minor
great.
key, or it
Man.
could be. Who knows?
Okay, so that was My Wave. The next song on Superunknown, as you probably all know, is Fell on Black Days.
Kind of like a fuzz tone, almost a little bit.
Yeah,
Very slight
Just
fuzz.
slightly.
Could be a
slightly.
big muff.
Go ahead and say your thing. I'm going to look up how long it took to record.
So I was just
Superunknown.
gonna say that, like, well, it proves that his choice of when to unleash his vocals is more of a telling that he is just a phenomenal musician on top of an amazing vocalist. Just how, like, when you build up in a guitar solo, you don't always go for the flurry or the high note at the start. You kind of mess around, and then later in the solo, you really
Bring it up.
trapeze.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it was recorded in about 2 months.
Wow. 2
in
months.
1993. Released March 8th, 1994. Today. Not today. Not on the time that we're recording this. But when you're seeing this, it's today. So, crazy. Inception.
Crazy.
I don't know how that works. So, yeah. Fell on Black Days. Definitely just a lot of people's favorite Soundgarden song for a great reason. One of my personal favorite Soundgarden songs. Don't know if it's my favorite. It's very hard to have a favorite Soundgarden song for me, just because it's just also like it's hard to have a favorite Alice in Chains song for me. I do. It's Down and All. But yeah, just musical showcases in all aspects for this song. like you said, that riff is just so swingy in all aspects, and it kind of just hangs there, and kind of, I don't know, Matt Cameron's drum beat just follows it so well and just provides such a great bass for it. And then, I mean, Ben is further back in the mix for this one, compared to My Wave, but still just a absolutely great track. Every aspect perfect for me. 10.
It's
for Fell on
perfectly
Black
laid
Days.
out.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It's a very singable song. A lot of Soundgarden songs are hard to be singable, but Fell on Black Days is a very singable song, I feel like.
Yeah, it's got the hook, and also it's like it's kind of, especially in the, I guess what would it, the part when he actually says "Fell on Black Days," is that the chorus?
Yeah, that'd be the chorus. Yeah.
It's, at least for the most part, it's lower. It's singable for most people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fell on. It's very in the range for most people. So, yeah, this song is so good.
Yeah.
Let me think about my rating for just a sec. Because I think, like I said, they're definitely.
Colby, what's your rating?
Probably like a 9.5.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Well, because there's a song I'm almost kind of saving for.
I mean, you can
Well,
have
actually,
multiple
okay,
tens,
you know
doesn't
what? No,
matter.
I'm not getting peer pressure into this. I'll go 10. I'll go 10.
Yeah.
But there's other songs that are 10s.
I know. You can have multiple tens. It's a great album.
I'm allowed.
You should expect to have multiple
Thank you.
tens. Yeah, Fell on Black Days, just an absolute masterpiece of a song.
Also,
on
I'm
this
sorry for not
album.
looking at you. I know when I'm like, when you're talking to me, you guys probably notice I always look this way. It's just because
Yeah,
it's so hard to turn. If we had a bigger couch,
Yeah, sorry.
Ryan,
It's a futon, not a couch. Anyways,
maybe just lay down while we do it.
on the floor. Just lay on the floor.
Yeah.
do the pod on the floor. All right. Yeah. So the next song after Fell on Black Days is Mailman. Oh,
This song has grown on me so much over the
I know.
years.
Me too. Okay. So, Mailman. Hoo-wee. Hoo doggy. Man, that was loud. Sorry.
Ooh, doggy.
Where to begin, bro?
Ooh, doggy.
Just a drudgy song.
Ooh, doggy.
Hoo doggy.
Ooh, doggy.
Okay. Anthony, cut that out.
Now keep that in, please.
Man, Mailman. Where to begin? Just
Like I said, that song has grown on me
Yeah.
in just a short amount of time that I've really started listening to it again. And holy crap.
amazing.
Yeah, this Chris's vocals are such a standout on that track.
Yeah.
I love the slow beat from like this more slower to mid-tempo kind of song.
Yeah.
They work that tempo really well, as we'll hear on some later tracks.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, their rockers are really good as well. But there's not as many of them on this track or on this album.
Yeah, there's a
Those
lot
are-
of there's a lot more slow atmospheric stuff.
Yes. Ben Shepherd, I didn't hear him as much in this one.
Mm-hmm.
For the most part, he was following what Chris and Kim were doing.
Obviously, with
As
a
I'm
little bit
assuming that Chris was playing rhythm guitars
yeah,
on this.
yeah.
I
I think he does in like live versions. So doesn't he?
He plays a
Yeah.
Telecaster.
Yeah, yeah. I know which performance you're
Why?
talking about.
Who's doing like a drop tuning with the Telecaster?
Chris Cornell.
Soundgarden, that's who's doing it.
That's who's doing it. That's who's doing it.
They push the envelope.
Exactly. They're the mailman.
Nice one.
Pun intended.
Great.
That was a good one.
All right, well, give me a little bit. What do you got to say about it?
Man, this song is just so angsty. Very,
Yeah.
very,
Good word.
very angsty. I don't know. It just makes you feel lethargic. It feels like you're trudging through something. The entire song. heading for the bottom. Literally, the chorus just encapsulates what this song makes you feel.
Come on.
I think it's
Give me a little.
what.
Headed for the
I know I'm headed for the bottom.
bottom.
So good.
We're
dude.
getting a lot of singing parts in this one.
A lot of singing.
You're
parts.
welcome.
You're welcome. Enjoy.
Yeah. So, what's your rating on this one, guy?
Mailman is probably a 7.75 for me.
Man, I can't believe that.
Yeah.
7.75.
I don't know.
Are you kidding
It has grown on me
Hey,
a
don't-
lot. It has grown on me a lot.
Don't change it
but
just because of my reaction.
It has grown on me a lot, but
Same.
yeah, it's not like my absolute favorite
Dang.
on the album. Yeah.
Dang, that's crazy. I wouldn't have expected that.
I know, and granted, like my musical taste of loving the sludginess of Alice in Chains and stuff, you'd expect it to be a little higher.
I was assuming you were gonna say that our tastes are like slightly different. I was like, oh, I mean.
No, I'm saying just like in the aspect I like sludgy kind of music like that. So, but yeah, I don't know. It has definitely grown on me from the past that I've listened to it, and a lot of those parts. You take a second look at it, you're like, oh shit, I didn't even realize that. It's like one of those ones you have
especially when you play
a new realization every single time that you hear it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Especially when you play an instrument.
Yeah.
Of any of them.
Mm.
So, yeah, that's to me that's crazy. I'd probably give this one 8.5.
Okay. All right.
I know we're relatively close, but
yeah, only 0.5. Only 0.5.
But like I said, so many valleys in this one.
0.75. Man, I suck at math. Holy whew. Man, sorry.
Yeah. Well, math sucks.
Yeah, math sucks.
Nobody likes math.
Don't do math.
So I meant to say, this is like you walk up to the top of a mountain, and then it just you plateau at the top. This album.
Plateau.
But wait, actually,
Plateau.
I don't know.
Nirvana,
Some of these,
Unplugged. Sorry.
because of course, there's some albums that some people dislike, and some songs that some people dislike.
Yeah, musical taste is
Because
just so subjective.
Because there could be some valleys for some of us.
Yeah.
On this album, just like pretty much. Okay, I talk too much.
No, dude. Talk more. Talk more. Everyone wants to hear Colby talk more.
Because now I feel like we've really unleashed our personalities on this a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because the first few episodes we were getting used to this thing, but now we're just having a little.
We're chilling. We're having a little
monologue.
conversation.
It's okay.
Little conversation right now.
Or actually, you know what we should start doing? We should leave this in, Anthony. We should just in the middle of some videos, just out of random, just drop a song suggestion. Because I got a song suggestion.
Okay.
Especially because we're talking about sludge.
Yeah.
Albatross by Corrosion of Conformity.
Yes.
Great song.
That is
Very
a great
sludgy.
song.
Very sludgy.
Very sludgy.
Very stylistic for that kind of stuff.
I'll give my song recommendation a little later.
Yeah,
on.
we should do that.
Yeah,
we should start
okay.
integrating that.
All right, Anthony, make a little graphic for song suggestion of the week for the end of the video. We'll say them in the video, but at the end of the video, you can put it in there too. Yeah.
First
give
pick.
Give you guys a little homework for the week. And then you can leave your thoughts on it in the comments if you want. I think that'd be cool. So yeah. Mailman 7.75 for me.
And an 8.5
you
for me.
So, all right, yeah. The next song after Mailman is Superunknown.
The title track.
The title track. So let's go into
I
it.
still have so much. Zeppelin influence right there.
Yeah.
No
very.
doubt.
Oh yeah.
No doubt.
Dazed and Confused. That's
that
literally.
stop.
That's Dazed and Confused right there. Man. Hate that notification. I'm putting my headphones up as loud as I want. I don't care if I blow my eardrums out.
What it was?
That's my headphones.
Oh.
It's 10:42 though. It's kind of crazy. Anyways, Superunknown. What a track. We didn't say much that entire song. That's kind of one I just wanted to take in.
Well, I was just kind of absorbing it.
Yeah, that's
Ooh. All right, I gotta back myself up on this one. Okay.
I think that song just flows so well throughout the entire thing. Like just from each section, it just flows so perfectly, mashes together so well.
They're all relatively similar.
Yeah. Man. That's an awesome one. Title track is awesome.
Uh,
What do you think?
I think it's pretty solid. To me, it's this one we were just saying. There's preferences,
Mm-hmm.
and this one there's not necessarily anything that grabs me really strong. I do love Kim's playing at the end. I like the outro section,
Mm-hmm.
but the chorus isn't for me. Doesn't grab my ear. Love the instrumentals though.
Yeah.
And this is not even saying it's a bad song. It's just compared to some of the other bangers on this album. I'm probably gonna get my score pretty quick. I'd probably say around probably around a 7.
Okay. All right. I was gonna say an 8 for me.
Mm-hmm.
Just yeah. The title.
It's just a
this
rocker.
title, yeah, it's just a rocker. It's a classic. There's so much Zeppelin influence on here. Influence from so many classic rock bands throughout this entire album, and so many different kinds of music. It's very awesome to hear. But yeah, I'd say this one's an 8, maybe a 7.5 for me. Yeah, awesome song overall. Just compared to the rest of the album though, with some of the bangers that we've got coming up. Yeah.
It's just like
Yeah.
there's like some. Of course, it is the title track,
Mm-hmm.
but some songs just work so much better in the scope of an album.
Yeah.
Necessarily better than what it would be just a single by itself if you heard it. So like especially as a part of this album, it works perfectly.
Yeah, it fits directly into the theme of the album.
Yes,
for
this
sure.
wouldn't be like when I'd be like put Superunknown on.
Mm-hmm.
But I can absolutely see why people like it.
Oh,
of
yeah.
course.
Great song.
So what's the next
Yeah.
one on this album?
Next one is Head Down. Yeah, this song is very trippy. Very psychedelic, era-esque in this song. Wow. Very Zeppelin-y. That is a very Zeppelin influenced song right there. I feel like a lot of this album is very Zeppelin influenced, just in the way I don't know, just in their time signatures and the way that they're formulating their songs. Very Zeppelin influenced.
Yeah, absolutely.
So what'd you think of Head Down?
So that one I liked a lot.
Yeah, I like that one a lot too.
I wouldn't necessarily call it catchy, but it is just a very nice track to listen to. It's pleasant.
Very good album track.
Yes, it's very pleasant.
Very good album track. Not to say that it's filler or anything. It definitely holds a place in the album. But yeah, great overall track. And like you said, very pleasant to listen to. Just kind of, I don't know, kind of makes you feel tingly when you listen to it.
Yeah, it's very
stimulates the brain in a nice way.
Wait, well, I love open tunings.
Yeah.
I think that's probably got to be in some sort of open tuning.
Some very weird tuning.
Or something where they play a lot of open strings, because open strings just have like a resonance that just really, like, you can really feel it even through recorded audio. Like it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, just a great ring out through all the strings.
That is what open strings are.
Yeah.
Ba-ching!
Yes. Fact of the day. Now you know.
Air moves, and sound moves through the air.
Sound moves through the air. That is.
Yeah, but I really like that track.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Like the warm and fuzzies.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of what I get from it.
Yeah, like I said, it just it stimulates the brain in a very pleasing way.
And an interesting vocals from Chris with some harmonization.
I want to know how big Matt Cameron's kid is on this one.
Well, the thing is, I think that almost might be Ben Shepherd on drums.
Really?
It says on the Wikipedia, it said drums and percussion track 6.
Really?
Well,
okay.
just check it again. Or look at it really quick again, please.
Okay.
Just because, I think, because it says Ben Shepherd, drums and percussion track 6. Because, he could be playing maybe some
drums and percussion track 6.
membranophone, Shout out to my people who know.
Yeah, track 6. It says Greg Keplinger also plays drums and percussion on track 6.
Okay.
So, let me see who Greg Keplinger is.
Beautiful It's a beautiful percussion.
Drummer and sound tech from Seattle.
Yeah, I love. There's a lot. Yeah, you can hear a lot of.
Oh, it was a drum tech for Soundgarden, Pearl Jam, Our Lady Peace, and Sunny Day Real Estate. So, there you go. Got a reputation. Greg Greg Keplinger.
A lot of great
Shout
bands.
out.
Awesome.
Shout out. So yeah, Ben Shepherd on drums for a little bit on this one, and I'm assuming Matt Cameron as well on drums throughout all this, but that's awesome. Didn't know that.
Really cool.
But yeah, just so many different things going on that drum backing track there. A lot of stuff happening stylistically, and then Kim's playing as well is very interesting. Would you say that Chris is probably playing that acoustic and
acoustic?
Acoustic.
Sorry, I love it when people say it like that. I think it's sorry. Cut this out, Anthony. I would almost think that the acoustic might be Kim or Chris. I mean,
yeah.
Or, I mean Kim, not Chris. I don't know why, but well, especially with like the muted strums, I feel like that's something definitely Kim would do.
Yeah, I feel
but
like Chris
came
up with a lot of the acoustic riffs though.
But it could be either of them. We're not really for sure.
Yeah. So
all I know is I'm headed for the bottom.
What's your rating for this one?
7.75 out of 10.
Okay, I was gonna give it an 8.
So such a solid album track. I love the tone of it. Sometimes a song just resonates with you.
Yeah, that one you can just sit through and just listen to it fully and absorb it. So yeah.
Well, what about we absorb this next song, Big Ryan?
Next song on Superunknown is Black Hole Sun.
Never heard of her.
That's a great fill, dude. Great fill. Oh. Shout out Matt Cameron. That's very loud. Sorry. Clip there. Shout out Matt Cameron. Black Hole Sun, man. I just think that's one of the most beautiful songs. Musically, vocally. I think Chris's backing vocals on this one are just some of the just add so much to the song.
They're so quiet in the mix. Well, he has like a slight like when he says "Won't you come," he has like a slight
radio
fuzz. Is this high? No, I was gonna say like, sorry. Didn't mean to
Go for it.
He has like a note where he's going like, "Come," and then he has like one that's like slightly lower.
Mm-hmm.
So there's almost like a little dissonance on it.
Yeah.
I know I'm away from the mic on that, but like it's kind of slightly unnerving. That's so cool, but a lot of his vocals are pretty back.
Yeah.
They just kind of just add to the layer of music, just in general. It's almost like another instrument, at least in this song. There's what else can you say about this song that hasn't been said?
Yeah, exactly. It's like
there's a reason it was one of their most popular songs.
It probably is their most popular song.
Yeah.
Everyone knows Black Hole Sun.
Yeah.
In some form or another. I mean, it's in Fortnite, bro. Black Hole Sun is in Fortnite.
That's how you know you made it.
That's how you know you made it if you're in Fortnite. Yeah, just one of the most powerful songs of the '90s. Just such a sing-along song as well. One that you just want to belt out in your car. And then we listened to Kim's solo. We were just quiet during Kim's solo.
I had my eyes
that
closed.
one is just something you have to take in and experience full-heartedly. Yeah, a lot of just subtle things from Matt Cameron. In that last ending section, he's doing a lot of like a little hits on the ride in between the breaks of the guitar and the music. It just so many little details that have been added into the song, so many layers of music that it just encapsulates you really. It captivates you totally, and everything that you want a song to be is this song.
Yeah, I like that you brought up the ride, because it's almost like he's doing like an off time thing. Boom, like
yeah, he only hits it twice. He only hits it twice on that beat. It just and it's like the bell part of the ride as well.
There's like a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of cool parts when it has like boom, boom, like an interplay between the kick or snare snare in a ride or kick and ride, but 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next
10
one.
out of 10, easy.
'Cause
So the next one,
song is so good.
the next one on Superunknown is Spoon Man. Shout out artist, bro. Shout out artist to Spoon Man.
Because now I can. There we go.
So, Colby,
Beautiful.
Spoon Man.
Thank you, artists.
Thoughts? Thank you, artists, for the name of the song, for providing the spoons on the song, and everything that you have done. What an awesome, awesome riff, awesome song, great breakdown sections. In all aspects, this song is just so catchy. Colby, what do you have to say?
Just an unbelievably solid track. It's got a great. I love the bass highlight sections. I love when bass is highlighted in anything because there's just so many great basses from the 90s.
Oh yeah.
So it's awesome to hear it. Local legend being included on the song is super awesome of Soundgarden. And just a extremely solid. I don't know if it was a single or not, but I almost feel I feel like it almost had to be. Check. I think it should show. Look at the top. It's at the top.
Spoon Man was a single.
It was the first single, was
first
it?
Single.
Oh.
Yep. First single.
When was Black Hole Sun?
August 8th, 1994.
I mean, saying like what? This is a third single?
Yeah, third single.
Wow.
It came out. That single came out after the album came out in the UK.
I don't know.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
Spoon Man. Just an awesome, awesome track altogether. Yeah, all aspects of the song for me are just so fun. The
It's
riff
a
is
playful
just,
song, as
yeah,
you
it is
said
very
earlier.
playful. It's just very stream of consciousness, I feel like, for Soundgarden, especially. Very, very good. What?
Come together with your hands.
Come together with your hands. Peanut butter jelly.
PB&J.
Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Anyways. So yeah, what do you give Spoon Man?
9.25 out of 10.
I was gonna give 9.5. So yeah. Yeah.
Well, we got two songs after this.
So next song on after Spoon Man is Limo Wreck. Another sludgy one.
So this one also
compared
uses
to-
that GC.
Yeah. This whole album just has such an ambiance to it throughout the entire thing.
Exactly.
It just has such a connection through the entire thing. Has that entire emotion. Holds the entire time. Man. Just an absolute banger.
Thank you. That was like the action I was going to do.
That just can't even describe it any way else, to be honest. Man, Limo Wreck just... Woo. Woo.
Yeah.
Just... I don't even know where to begin on that one, to be honest.
Just great, beautiful guitar parts, really.
Yeah.
Utilizing their interesting tuning that they're using.
That harmonic riff is just so cool
boom, boom,
to me.
boom.
Yeah. Just it's so subtle, but it makes its way forward so well. Yeah.
Harmonics just ring so nice.
Yeah.
Over top some of with the use of distortion. It's a vocal
Onslaught.
masterclass by Chris Cornell on
Vocal
this.
onslaught.
Everybody just plays their part perfectly on this song. It's just one of my personal favorites off of this album.
What do you give it?
10.
Yeah. 10.
Really, I'm giving it a 10.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give it a 9.5.
Mm-hmm.
9.5.
And I get that score too.
Yeah. Just a overall thumping song, really relatable to Mailman with the sludginess of it. But then, like you said, it builds up in the chorus so well. And that chorus is just so catchy.
They jam out more in the chorus with it.
Such a jam. Another one you just want to listen to with your eyes closed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, yes. Absorb it. Absorb the greatness of Soundgarden with this one.
Yes.
But yeah, 9.5 for me, 10 for Colby. The next song after Limo Wreck is The Day I Tried to Live.
Oh my gosh. How many G's are in this? I don't know. I forget what it is. How many? There's like 4 Bs in this tuning, or 4 Gs in this tuning. It's crazy.
Okay. So, The Day I Tried to Live. Colby, thoughts, comments, concerns?
I thought I'd just let them sit with it for a little bit.
Yeah.
Literally, could be my favorite Soundgarden song of all time.
Oh, yeah.
It's
impactful.
Yeah, I just think it's written perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting. Very, deep, profound message in it.
Yeah.
Chris Cornell's vocals are amazing. Great tone.
The mix on this is so good, too.
Yes. And Matt Cameron's drum work on this is great. Use of the ride. I'm just going to get my rating early. It's another 10 out of 10. 2 in a row.
Yeah,
for me.
I'm going to give this one an 11, to be honest. This is probably my favorite Soundgarden song. I love this song.
That's why I was expecting more of a reaction.
Yeah.
Because I was just like...
I kind of just, I don't know. It's just, I like to just take it in whenever I can hear it. If I'm not, like, doing anything, I can actually, like, sit down and listen to it. I just want to take it in.
It's just so strong, guys. Yeah. This song is
so great.
Unbelievably great. And
perfect track.
Yeah.
All together. I don't really think there's anything else that could be said for The Day I Tried to Live. Besides that, to be honest, it's just a perfect track through and through. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
magical
track.
Yeah, in all aspects of music, it's just beautifully written, formulated perfectly, and yeah.
Now this one affected us a little bit.
Yeah,
mostly me, but it's
yeah, it's like I don't even know what to say about it, just because it is so profound. The entire thing. Yeah. Beautiful track.
What's the word? What's the word for bolstering up a track? What do you call it?
Captivating.
When you're hyping something up a lot, what are you doing?
I'm glazing it.
Yes.
I'm glazing this track. Heavy glaze on The Day I Tried to Live for good reason. So, the track after The Day I Tried to Live is Kickstand. Now, there's an interesting clip. I don't know if I posted it or not, but there's an interesting clip of Soundgarden on Bill Nye recording Kickstand. It is a very interesting clip. If I can find it, I will post it, but it is very cool, and you should watch it. So, the next song, now that I've said all that, is Kickstand. I think this is the shortest song on the album. It's like a minute. It's like a minute and a half.
Yeah, and it's like 4.5 minutes shorter than
than the average song. Yeah. So Kickstand, very short one. Not a lot to analyze on that one. Just a very fast-paced, good song.
Yeah.
Good little album track right there. I like it. I like it a lot. This entire album is just a lot of songs that could be hits after hits, and then more hits in the middle of that.
Then a hit.
Then a hit in between there, and then you got just an absolute masterpiece in between there, and yeah. So Kickstand, not really a lot to say about it. Like I said, I think it's more punk influenced, just in the way that it's written and structured. Yeah, Colby, what are your thoughts on Kickstand?
This actually, I almost think this might be my first time hearing it.
Like in full.
Yeah. And it's just because it's like, just because it's short doesn't mean it can't be like considered like a real song, because of course it is, but it's not as extensive as the rest of the songs are.
Yeah.
But it's great at what it does. That's why punk is great. Is because it's just simple,
just delivers,
in your face. That's all.
Delivers right to you.
That's all it's about. So I do like it. So I'll probably give it like probably just like an 8 out of 10. Like it's a hype up track.
Yeah, I was gonna give it 7.75 again, for my rating on Kickstand. But yeah, 8 out of 10. I appreciate that. Appreciate that one. So yeah, Kickstand. Great song off the album. Once again, I think it's the shortest song on the album. It's like a minute and a half. So
Yep.
very short. It's like the Whale and Wasp of this album. But yeah, we are gonna go on. Yeah, so we are gonna go on to the next song, and the next song on the album is one of my personal favorites, "Fresh Tendrils."
Little off time there thing.
Yeah, goes
Off
into
time
switches
thing
a
there.
lot. Yeah, off time there thing.
That's how you do it. I just love rock drums.
Yeah,
I love that. I love that drum beat so much.
the way his drum sound as well is just
Yeah, I do have something to say about that song. It's like to me it almost sounds like unconventional the way the song is set up.
yeah.
It is like really weird. Even though
Mhm.
there's weird compositions on this and like a lot of Soundgarden stuff is kind of interesting. I just feel like the setup of this song is so weird.
Mhm.
But I'm going to use kind of a newer term, like the vibe of this song I love.
Yeah.
Like just like the overall feeling of it, I get like such a nice, like almost like dopamine from listening to this song. It's
Yeah.
very
Dopamine hit for sure.
it's like very like it's almost happy sounding. I don't really listen to the lyrics too much on this song,
Yeah, I couldn't really pick them out as
but
well.
it's pretty. It's just captivating song, I think.
Yeah, I think it's
and you
really,
agree with that?
Yeah, I mean it's one of my.
Telling you what to think.
I love this has always been one of my favorites off of Superunknown. It's kind of I feel like it's definitely an underrated one.
I
for sure,
would-
one that's not really looked at.
I would agree.
One that's not really looked at as much. But just overall, I love this entire song. The riff itself is very interesting. In the scope of this entire album, like you said, it kind of feels very different from everything else. And then also just the way that Matt Cameron's drums are tuned for this entire album, but this song specifically, I don't know, they changed the mic setup or something on here, but it's just it makes such an impact, such a great way. And then Chris's vocals, he's just doing so many little details there that just send it over the top. So
Yeah, he's got a lot of vocal variations because sometimes he's doing like a low part, and then sometimes he's letting it rip.
yeah, and he knows how to let it rip. That's for sure.
We do know that.
He does know how to let it rip.
Yeah,
So, just a great song. I love this song. I'd say it's a 9 for me.
what?
Yeah.
I'm not. It's not even me like overplaying it. This is 3 10s in a row for me.
Yeah, I'd say it's a 9 for me.
Interesting.
I respect the 10 though. I understand why it's a 10. It's a great song.
You just gotta bathe in songs sometime.
I know. Well, we just sat back.
Bathe in music
We sat back and basked in that one for a little bit. So
like a turtle. Like a turtle.
yes. So
Yes.
9 for me, 10 for Colby on Fresh Tendrils. Good picks for both. Just a great track overall. Just has that happy vibe, as you said. Kind of a dopamine hit. So yeah. The next song, you know what it is, Colby?
Independence Day.
4th of July.
What an intro.
Just
I'm talking about you.
4th of July. Let me go up here. Okay, so 4th of July. Thoughts?
So atmospheric.
Yeah.
Might
be. I wouldn't say it's the most atmospheric on the album. I'd say that's probably Black Hole Sun.
Just said it was atmospheric. I didn't
But
say it was the most.
it's definitely up there as.
Why are you insinuating that I said that?
I didn't.
I did not say that, Ryan. Quit.
I'm sorry, everyone. Okay.
It's recorded.
So Colby,
We went out and fought in the parking lot. So
Yeah, we just came back from an alley fight. Colby and I just tussled. And,
as you can tell, I destroyed him.
No, I'm perfectly fine. He did nothing to me. Anyways,
Why you
4th
want me
of
to talk
July.
about-
4th of July.
I'm gonna pop these firecrackers.
They're gonna pop them on me. Where's the police at?
Well, the police right there.
Okay.
I don't know what we're doing now.
All
But,
right. Yeah, let's just keep her going.
yeah, I really like this song. It's again not like really a song that I would pick to play out of this album, but every time I hear it, I like it,
Yeah.
and I don't want it turned off. But I wouldn't. It's not something I super seek out. But other than that, it's such a solid track.
Yeah.
It's musically interesting. Great vocal layering, as you said earlier.
Very sludgy once again.
Yeah,
Very metallic.
Yes.
Not Metallica. Metallic. There's a difference.
But super solid track. I'd probably give it like a 8 out of 10.
Yeah. I was gonna say 8 out of 10 for me. It is one that's grown on me a lot in the past.
Oh yeah.
Since listening to it for the first time, obviously. But yeah, just an overall solid track. Really love that riff. And a lot of that bass comes in so heavy as well. You kind of feel it rumbling on the speakers. So yeah, just a great track. A lot of vocal layering that they do on a lot of these songs, but this one especially, I can notice it pretty heavily, and it sounds awesome. So yeah, 4th of July, I'm gonna give it an 8, as well as Colby. That leads us to the second to last song on the album, Half.
By Ben Shepherd.
Ben Shepherd wrote this. Oh yeah, you did tell me that. And you said he's on lead vocals.
No,
for
that's
this one?
next. That's next one.
Holy shit, dude!
I
That is an awesome song.
I loved that.
Yeah, that is so awesome.
That's just beautiful instrumentals, and that's him playing guitar on it too.
Yeah,
And his vocals are atmospheric on it. See, that's why Ben Shepherd, man,
beautiful.
you're awesome.
Ben Shepherd's awesome. Ben Shepherd, come on the podcast. We'd love to have you.
Please.
Bless up, shout out. Yeah, just awesome. Awesome song. Like you said, there's a lot of strings going on in this song. I think it adds a lot to it, especially the atmospheric aspect of it.
Yeah, there's just layers.
Yeah, layers and layers of music.
I'm gonna listen to
going on
this
here.
again. Like,
In your car.
oh, yeah, I'm gonna download it right now.
Yeah, obviously I've heard this one before. I've just from listening to this album, but it's one that I've not really invested myself in. But like listening to it again, it's
like,
just.
This could almost happen with something like Wail and Wasp too, where it's like the first time you're like, oh, it's an instrumental track. Sometimes, like instrumental music in general kind of doesn't get caught on by the public. There have been a few, of course. Shout out Herb Alpert. One of his songs is sampled in Hypnotized by the boom from Hypnotize.
I got you.
I don't think he knows what I'm talking about.
I know what, the stab that you're talking about in Hypnotize. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But that was like a number one song.
Just an instrumental.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah. But like this one deserves its flowers.
Yeah.
It's a really good.
It deserves its fresh tendrils.
Give yourself away.
Yes. What would you give it, Colby?
I mean, I gotta give it like a 9.
I was gonna say
it can climb higher.
An 8.5.
I knew you were gonna. I was gonna make that joke, but
I'm going 8.5. I do appreciate this song a lot after listening to it, though. More. I really do appreciate this song. Just in all aspects of musicality from Ben Shepherd on this one is awesome.
And the great string playing from the.
Oh yeah.
From the.
What are their names?
Viola. So we have. I say
April Aceves.
Yes.
And which one is the other one? Oh, cello.
Justine Foy.
Justine Foy. So they're playing cello and viola. I think that's how you say it.
Viola.
So yeah, just awesome. Great track. Overall. So yeah. That leads us to the last track on the album. I don't know if we can say it on YouTube. I don't know if we can say it.
No, we can't say it.
So the next track on the album is Like. I'll put it up on the screen right here because I don't know.
You got to just flash it with 7 minutes.
Wow. What an ending track.
What? Are you like confused every time that I don't say anything?
No, I'm just
Because I'm
trying to absorb
blown
it. I
away by
understand.
that.
Yeah, that's just
Like, I don't think I was bored for a single second.
no. There's something going on in all seconds that keeps you hooked.
Yeah, dang, that was unbelievably strong
Yeah,
track.
I think I'm gonna give that a 10.
Yeah, I was almost thinking. I was like the whole time I was like, okay, this is really good. Especially,
It's 7
Amber
minutes.
lamps.
No, it's the tornado sirens.
oh yeah, oh yeah, it is. It's a Saturday. I forgot.
But just everything about this song, just musically, is so compelling. Everything just hooks you. No matter no matter what measure of the song you're on, everything is just so interesting musically, and it just holds you there for as long as it is 7 minutes. But there's not a second of boredom in that entire song, like you said.
Yeah, the guitar work on it was like just perfectly crafted for this, and like every part was
Absolutely.
interesting. The drums just propelling everything. Ben Shepherd.
Driving,
Yeah,
just phenomenal ending track. And especially
this is my first time hearing that song.
yeah,
I never heard that before.
it's so it just grabs you, really just grabs you.
I was really captivated by it most of the time. I just really shows how.
Yeah, just overall such a very strong track. Every musical aspect of it fits so perfectly, like just a perfect piece of a puzzle fitting into this entire album. And it works so cohesively. I think that little last extended play out section,
Yes.
when they slow it down a lot, and it reminds me of the ending to Black Hole Sun a little bit, with those stabs that they do, and then it goes back into that Chris without any of the instruments behind him singing that last vocal line. Just so perfect. Just such a great ending track. Makes you want to listen to it again.
Yeah, I was. I think both of us are surprised at how good it is.
Yeah.
Maybe because you maybe you had forgotten,
Yeah, I forgot the greatness of it.
and then I just didn't know. So
yeah.
both surprised in different ways.
Wow.
Yeah, you said it earlier, but I think I'm gonna go 10.
Yeah, I'm giving this one a 10. For sure.
Again, even though, like, of course, the song title, it was still such a very warm sound too.
Mhm. Yeah.
It felt some things just push out.
Holds you tightly, you know.
Hold me now.
So yeah, that is the entire album, Superunknown. Today is obviously the 30th anniversary of this phenomenal album. Colby, do you want to rate the entire album, as a whole?
We can as a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah, whoa. Even as said, some of those tracks like a Super Unknown and I forget, there was another one, I forget what the, not being like absolute. Oh, really? Really? Oh wow. I guess technically Super Unknown is really the only song on this album that I have any kind of weird feeling about.
Mhm.
Because like I said earlier, kind of just didn't catch me. But every other song on this album I think is great. I don't remember all my ratings, but I think I'd probably give it like 9.45.
I was gonna say 9.6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just around that area. Like it's practically a perfect album.
Yeah. Just so many aspects of it. Just all the production value that went into it as well is so perfect and clean. It feels like such a polished album, but also it's so dirty at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yes, dude. Yes.
So we talked about this, I think, in the middle of the episode, but we're gonna give a song suggestion for the week for everyone to listen to if you want to. So my song that I'm suggesting is "In My Room" by Dandelion. Good one. Give it a listen. If you want to listen to the whole album, it's very good. Colby, what's your song suggestion?
I already said it.
What was it though?
Albatross by Corrosion of
Yes.
Conformity.
So Anthony, if you could put those up on screen, that would be awesome. Any final thoughts for Super Unknown to celebrate the 30th anniversary?
Just undoubtedly one of the strongest albums from the 90s.
Yeah. One of the most memorable, for
so
sure.
musically interesting. All the members just do a perfect job and just worked so well together to craft this beautiful collection of songs. And so happy to be celebrating the 30th.
Yeah. So, everyone, we really hope you did enjoy this extra long episode of the podcast. Extra long. But yeah, I think we're going to get out of here. We hope you did enjoy. This is the Puddle of Grunge podcast. I'm Ryan.
I'm Colby.
Hope you guys have a great day. Peace out.